name is Catherine Gomez, and this is
Steven Rosario.
Our topic for this project is justice for all in the United States. We're going through many controversies, especially now with the immigration and the president that we have today, which is Donald Trump. Many Latinos, and I mean by thousands of Latinos, are being affected by the injustice we're going through. We chose this topic because our class is also based off of human rights, not just for Latinos, but in general for everybody. And this actually violates a big human right, which is just liberty, basically, because it's just not fair how you could not go out to a restaurant and eat peacefully, and you have officers, or even sometimes like even customers from like that could be Caucasian, they can actually be harassing you, and it's just not fair of the life that Latin Americans are living. And it's not even just because of them, it's because of also of our government and how they teach their citizens to act with us.
As the United Nations had a set of goals that stood out to us the most, which are to achieve peace and justice for sustainable development in our society. It requires a lot of work from the Latino community because we are being discriminated. A lot of us are being deported, and we're not working together. So our goal is to bring all the Latinos together, to work together to end all these problems.
So I found an article in AlJazeera.com. It's about how women and children are being unfairly treated in the U.S. border. The U.S. Customs and Border Protection actually takes them and puts them in freezing cells, and it's supposedly the limit would be 3 days, but some of them are they've actually held them for more than 3 days, which is unfair. It's like a mistreatment that no human should be deserving of. They were only given, for example, Mylar blankets, sheets made out of heat-resistant plastic, which isn't something that would warm up a human body in a freezing cell. There's a Guatemalan that mentions how she was abused by even an officer, and it was a female officer, which shows how between us as from woman to woman, we don't have, I guess, respect for each other, because the boundaries or what blocks us to share equality is our race. And it's sad today to see that. And to finalize about the article, they actually focus on what the negatives of the United States of what they do, for example, like sexual harassment, and the fact that a lot of people actually die because of the negligence of the immigration officials. And it's just something that it opens your eyes, and for example, it should open the eyes of the American public who are, don't know about the things that the Latin Americans go through day by day.
So the article I found was a part of the New York Times, and it really dealt with the Mexican government and how it was basically saying one thing and going about another thing. So although Mexico is being backed up by our American laws, they're not really following it. They're proposing a bill that goes against it. That goes against all of our American standards and stuff. And these things basically are allowing courts to accept hearsay, allowing criminals to go free, and allowing the mistreatment of suspects who get arrested in jail. Basically, you get arrested even years before your trial is even heard, so you're just getting arrested for no reason. Basically, even though Mexico is supposed to be going through reform, it's not really going through reform, it's going through a counter-reformation, because Mexico's like, oh yeah, we're going all positive now, going to defend you guys. Not really. They're just doing the complete opposite. They're just being lazy at this point. They don't want to train cops because training cops costs money to arrest people. They don't have enough defense attorneys to defend people, and everyone's getting upset.
At the end of the day, humans are not being treated right, and the main focus here is that the Hispanics or Latino Americanos are not being treated with the respect, or it's not even they're not being treated humanly as possible. We're getting people in the U.S. borders who are getting stuck in freezer cells. We're talking about the Mexican government, how they mistreat the humans for being once they go to jail, which isn't, in my opinion, no matter the crime you do, nothing should be taken to extremes and like so much harsh punishment to any human being, because it's just not right. Latino Americanos suffer in America and outside of America. It's not just something that goes on here, and it's something that we have to focus on and promote equality and promote justice for all of us.